आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
The question says that evaluate each of the following: sine inverse of sine of pi by 6, sine inverse of sine of 7 pi by 6, and sine inverse of sine of 5 pi by 6. So, first of all, we have to draw the curve of y is equals to sine inverse of sine theta. So, the curve will be, now this is our coordinate axis. Now, let's take these are coordinate axis, and this point will be, so this point will be plus pi by 2, this point will be minus of pi by 2. Now we have to draw the curve of sine inverse of sine theta. So let's take this is our curve, and now this is our curve of y is equals to sine inverse of sine theta. So this is the curve of y is equals to sine inverse of sine theta, or here we can write, here we can correct it. Now this is the curve of y is equal to sine inverse of sine theta, and this point will be 0, this point will be pi by 2, this point will be pi, this point will be 3 pi by 2, this point will be 2 pi, this point will be minus of pi by 2, this point will be minus of pi. Now our first question is, we have to find the value of y is equals to sine inverse of sine of pi by 6. So our first question is y is equal to sine inverse of sine of pi by 6. From here we can write it as 1 out theta. So this our theta will be pi by 6, and pi by 6 will be lies from 0 to pi by 2, and in 0 to pi by 2 the curve y is equal to sine inverse of sine theta will be open in the format of y is equals to theta. So the value of y is the value of the curve y is equals to, so the value of the function y is equals to sine inverse of sine of pi by 6 is equals to pi by 6. And now we have to find the, now we have to solve our second problem. So our second question is, we have to find the value of sine inverse of sine of 7 pi by 6. So sine inverse of sine of 7 pi by 6. Now our 7 pi by 6, so our 7 pi by 6, let's take this out theta, and from here we can write it as our theta will be lies from pi to 3 pi by 2, and in pi to 3 pi by 2, in pi to 3 pi by 2 the curve y is equal to sine inverse of sine theta will be open in the format of y is equals to pi minus theta. So here we can write it as the curve y is equals to sine inverse of sine of 7 pi by 6 will be open in the format of pi minus of theta, and where theta is equals to 7 pi by 6. So it gives the value minus of pi by 6. And now we have to solve our third problem. So our third problem is, we have to find the value of y is equal to sine inverse of sine y. So our third problem will be, we have to solve the value of y is equals to sine inverse of sine of 5 pi by 6. Now our theta will be 5 pi by 6, and from here we can write it as our theta will be lies from pi by 2 to pi. Now in pi by 2 to pi the curve will be open in y is equals to pi minus theta format. So here we can write it as that the curve y is equal to sine inverse of sine of 5 pi by 6 will be open in a pi minus theta, where theta is equals to 5 pi by 6. So it gives the value that is equals to pi by 6. Now this is our final answer.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट, IIT, जेईई मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनेट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।